if mine was on. Like, are you getting a signal from me? Or do you
Yeah,
know
yeah,
that?
I can see
Okay.
you. Yeah, yeah. Because you're. Go ahead and say something again.
Hello, hello.
Yeah, you're good.
Okay.
Anyway, hi guys.
Hello.
Thanks for
Well,
for
I was
tuning
putting
in.
this wind thing on it, and I was
Yeah.
like, I felt like I kept pushing like a button,
Oh
like
no,
while I was
you're.
in
I
there.
think you're all right.
Okay, we'll find out, I guess.
But yeah. So thanks for listening to our sound check real quick.
Check, check, 1, 2.
But anyway, anyway. So we titled this one "Rando Cameras" because I thought it'd be funny to talk about the things that are just like spying on us all the time.
Just CCTV
CCTV,
24/7.
our smart TVs,
Oh yeah,
like those can be
we're
hacked
in your
into.
backyard right now, and I feel like a camera looking at me right now.
There
So
is, yeah, I've got cameras.
be a part of the
So
problem, not the solution. I like it.
anyone trying to get into my place, hey, you're on candid camera.
I love the commercials from like Ring and stuff like that when they're like this would be a deterrent, and it shows like three hooded men,
Yeah,
and they're like, hey, like I see you, get out of
yeah,
there,
right.
or whatever. And I'm like, you really think
It's
that?
never a
Yeah,
deterrent.
it's just so
Yeah.
funny. I'm like, oh, and also they're doing it in broad daylight,
No, yeah,
like
100%.
broad
Nobody
freaking
ever does
daylight.
that
Nope.
unless it's like
On Home Alone.
either Home Alone. Well, so broad daylight is kind of one of those things that I feel like some people who are like really trying to break into something,
Hmm.
like I feel like they would do that
Yeah.
because everyone's gone during the day.
Yeah, I mean that's a fair point.
So like I feel like that's probably something that's pretty common. I mean, because otherwise if somebody's home, you're trying to kill someone.
You
You know
got to
what I
be,
mean? Like
and
you're trying to die
yeah,
because because like homeowners there and like this is
especially
America, you know what I
especially
mean?
in the South, they're just like, oh, thank
Yeah.
God,
Yeah.
I've prayed for this day.
You're right.
You know what I mean? But yeah, I don't. I feel like, I mean, your advantage and disadvantage too. Like you can see like the whole thing. Like if you happen to be walking down a block and there's no one around, it's
Yep.
like okay. But like at night, you really can't tell. Like, is
Right.
someone watching me walk down the street?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So stay tuned if you guys want to learn, like, our
How
how
to
to do
break
this.
in. I already learned how to, pick a lock.
Right.
So
That is true. It's harder than it looks.
it is.
Yeah. Because like the demo lock that I got, like
Yeah.
they got scammed into. It's not really scammed, but it
Do you
got
feel like you scammed?
no, it works. Like everything's great, but it was on waving at your wife in the window. Um don't wave back, she sees you. But it's really a display lock. So it's not really one that you're supposed to just like keep picking over and over. Like you're supposed to go like to the hardware store and get like
Get a real lock.
get a real lock.
Okay.
And maybe the videos I watched were made, before other security measures were in, but I went and got one from the dollar store.
Okay.
And it's got like little nubs so you can't like get the little thing on it.
Oh, dude.
I'm like, they thought of everything.
Can you pop it open like with another lock though?
I haven't tried all that.
Because
Yeah, I haven't gotten to
honestly,
that.
like
Yeah, he's
that's
like,
what he does a lot.
yeah, he's like, here's a Decepticon 4 lock, and it can be opened with a Decepticon 4 lock. And he
Right.
just
He just
smashes it.
smashes the lock
Yeah,
open.
and then they get really mad and they like
Like,
threaten to sue him.
well, why'd you do that?
Why'd you open our lock with a lock? You know what I mean? And they get all
And he's
upset.
like, why'd you make a crappy lock? You
That's
know?
exactly right.
Yeah.
And then they get like, that's my favorite, when someone like they try to like be like, hey, this guy's spreading deception or whatever, and so he does it like again.
Oh yeah.
Like even worse. Like he doesn't get scared. He's not like, okay, I better stop. Like this is getting bad. He's just like, all right. So he'll just have a video of him like getting a
It's
lock like sent to his PO box,
yeah.
and show the full thing of him like opening it from his PO box, opening it from the package, like turning the plastic to show you can't just get it open, cutting it open, and then smashing it, and it just cracks open. He's like, yeah, I'm making this up. It's like,
Well, and
dang.
like because you're looking at like defamation.
Yeah, it's true.
Like, but he's a lawyer.
Mm-hmm.
He's
Is he
he's a
really?
legit lock picking lawyer.
I mean, I knew that. I didn't know if that was just like his handle.
I'm pretty sure he's an actual lawyer.
That's crazy.
So like
Yeah.
yeah, I think he's got the law on
He's
his
like, I know what I'm
side.
talking about.
Yeah. I think he's like, look, I know what the law is.
Yeah.
I'm not doing anything wrong here.
Right. You and your TikTok shop that you created this garbage, lock that I just smashed open with another garbage lock.
You and your 3D printed lock over here.
Yeah. He will show, gosh, when he does the ones that are, like, super expensive,
Oh, yeah.
like a $200 lock,
Right.
and he's like,
That's
"I'm gonna"
supposed to be lock like, pick proof?
yeah, and he'll be
Yeah.
like, "I'm gonna open it with an orange." And
Yeah.
it's like, and it works. I'm like, "Man,
I don't understand it.
can you imagine that was, like, our product?" You know, I'm like,
No, I
"Dude, this
know.
guy just freaking opened our lock with an orange.
Like, well,
Let's sue him." But
life is
yeah.
not real.
Yeah,
Okay?
yeah, it was fun while it lasted, I
Like,
guess.
I guess we're gonna just
Pack it in.
you just wanna kill each other?
Yeah,
Like,
why not?
cool. Alright.
Yeah.
Cyanide, here it is.
Oh,
Anyway,
gosh.
any do you know what it does to you? Hydrogen cyanide.
Did you watch, oh gosh, it's not Blood and Gold. Did we watch that? Did you
Blood
watch that?
and Gold, I don't think we did. No.
It's World War II, like, time period. Definitely like a Sisu
I knew you were
type.
gonna say Sisu,
It's
yeah.
kind of like that, but this soldier in the movie was, like, injured in war, and so, like, his entire cheek is, like, opened,
Oh, jeez.
and he, like,
Can he whistle through it?
he doesn't do that, I'm sure. I'm sure they just cut it out in the movie, but, like,
Gosh.
that's a great question. You
Such
know
a
what?
wasted
Forget what I
opportunity.
was gonna say, say because that's all I can think about. But,
I'm sorry.
so he captures this lady, and, like, she knows, like, she, like, goes to his ring and,
Uh-huh.
like, opens it and gets, like, the cyanide pill out
Oh,
and, like,
yeah.
sticks it in her mouth,
Shoot.
and then he, like, catches her trying to escape, and so she's like, "Oh, I'm just kidding, like, I love you, like, please don't whatever," and so she, like, kisses him, and because his cheek is open, she, like, pushes that pill, like, through so you can see it go, like, through his mouth, like, it's a
Oh,
pretty crazy shot,
yeah,
and then, like, obviously it kicks in, you know?
dude.
But yeah, pretty
That's
crazy.
jacked
It's
up.
pretty crazy. When you said cyanide, that's what I thought of.
Did you know that they, made a Sisu too? Did you know
Yes,
it? Have
we
you
d
seen it yet?
no.
I
Did
haven't
you see
either.
it? Dude,
No.
that's crazy that you haven't
I
seen it
didn't
yet.
watch it yet.
I saw you could, like, just buy it. I don't think it came out in theaters. Or
No,
did it?
I don't think it did.
It was just
I think it was just a straight to
the
DVD
first
release.
one went to
Yeah, it
theaters,
was, yeah.
but yeah.
So that means the second one is either dog crap
Yeah.
or
Or they just didn't wanna go through the whole
or
song and
privately
dance.
funded, yeah.
Maybe. Well, there was, like, a few movies that were coming out around a certain time that it was even on the radio, they were like, "Yeah, I would not wanna be another movie."
Right now.
Yeah, because they're just like, "How
There's
are
a
you
lot
gonna
of good
compete
ones
with that?"
coming out.
I don't even know if it was good. I think it was just, like, just super, like, talked about. Like, I think Taylor Swift had a movie coming out,
Oh, shoot, I
and
think
then
you're
that's when
right.
they were also trying to release the, like, whatever The Rock was in, like, that movie, and they were like, "Yeah, I would not wanna be this movie because they were like they actually told them, like, the studio was going to push it back
Oh,
because
really?
they were like, "What are we doing? Like, why would we put this out the same time that, like, a Taylor Swift movie's coming out? Because she's, like, the biggest, like, star in the world right now, you
Yeah,
know?"
and she has a cult.
Yes. So, like, why would we do that? But I don't know how either one of those turned out because I don't care.
Yeah, no, dude. So the big thing, the I guess one of the big anticipations for I think this month is Send Help. It's with Rachel McAdams and Dylan O'Brien. And for
Uh,
those of you who don't know who Rachel McAdams is, she was in Murder She Wrote.
she's in a lot of chick flicks, isn't
She
she?
really is. She was in The Notebook, so I mean, that's
Yes.
probably one of the most famous movies that she was in.
Yep.
That she was like the star of. She was in Mean Girls. She was in Sherlock Holmes,
Yep.
Wedding Crashers.
Yep.
She's in a bunch of stuff. She's been in so many movies. And Dylan O'Brien, you probably don't know him very much, but he was in The Maze Runner. That entire series.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah, no, they weren't good.
Nope.
Yeah. It's all those dystopian future bullcrap stuff.
Dude, like, every once in a while, they can make one that's okay.
Hunger
And
Games was good.
yep.
And all the stuff that's coming out after the initial spark
Yeah.
is good too.
Would you put Dune in that category?
Absolutely not.
Where would you put Dune?
Dune is
Just like sci-fi?
science fiction.
Okay.
Dune is very, very science fiction. And it's like it's not like science fiction that you would see like science fiction fantasy
Yeah.
because like there's a very fine line. Like science fiction fantasy is like what you would see. Well, so fantasy is like Game of Thrones and bullcrap like that. Okay.
Okay.
What I would categorize, not characterize,
Mm, I
categorize,
like that one better.
characterize
Yeah.
the Hunger Games, the Maze Runner, the what's the other one? Dis Division? No, it's not Division.
Division 8?
No, I can't remember. It's Shailene Woodley.
Jumper?
It's yeah, that one. But
Is that what it's even called?
no, it's not.
What is that movie?
Jumper?
Is that a real movie?
Oh yeah,
Okay.
Jumper is that's Hayden Christensen,
Yes.
and where he's a teleporter.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but he's actually causing like breaks in time.
Yes.
Like
Just
I don't know,
jacking
it's
it all up.
stupid.
That's the
But
thing when you have something that broad and then you try to like fix the storyline or try to like make a storyline.
yeah,
You're like, how do you
like
get?
I don't even know what to do
I
right
don't even
now.
know what's happening.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and like Hayden Christensen, like he's pretty. So like I feel like that's the major pull for him because he's not a great actor.
Mm.
Like he's
You're
pretty.
lying.
Yeah, he's not a great actor. And the thing is too is like Star Wars had despite the really bad writing, okay? Because Star Wars is just written so poorly.
Do you think always, or do you think like
Always.
really?
I think all of the old so the big thing about Star Wars was it's a space drama, okay?
Uh huh.
It's a space action drama,
With
but
a killer
primarily,
soundtrack.
well, 100%, but it's a space drama.
Hmm.
So like you had two good fight scenes in the first one, okay? You had one major fight scene at the very end of the second one, and then you had a few smattered throughout the third one,
Yeah,
okay? In the old ones, you almost see no fighting.
that's true. Just like a boss fight, but like 2 movies in.
I mean, really.
Yeah,
It's about training and it's about, you know,
a balance of good and evil.
yeah, pretty much. And so,
Like if you make this decision, it will impact everything from now on.
yeah, pretty much. Yeah. I mean, like, because of your power,
Yeah,
right? Your abilities,
yeah,
you have the I guess capacity to change the future of events for all time,
yep.
right? Um, but it's primarily a drama. That's why that's why when you see Darth Vader, which as we know, Vader in German is father, okay? For those
Dad.
who are seeing that stuff,
Yeah,
and seeing the greatest. I mean, it's supposed to be one of the greatest like plot twists or plot reveals in
yeah,
history.
right.
Okay, because we see Darth Vader as being the bad guy through everything.
Mm-hmm.
We don't see Anakin Skywalker.
Mm-mm.
Um, so that was supposed to be one of the best plot reveals of all time. And now we kind of use the father thing as a joke
Yeah,
because it's been done to death after Star Wars.
exactly.
And so I feel like there was a lot. I feel like the prequels, okay, 1, 2, and 3, were written really, really, really poorly. Like 4, 5, and 6 were decent writing.
Do you think that it was like, and this is a real question,
Yeah,
do you think that it was ever designed to be done that way?
I think
Like,
so.
like because they knew like, hey, technology will only get better. Like, let's just do these ones,
Yeah,
and then like we'll work. Like, I don't
yeah.
know. I hate when they do that though.
I mean, yeah, but like, who knew that 4, 5, and 6 would explode?
That's what I'm saying. Like, do you think that? I mean, they just put it out to put it out. Like they're like, I don't care what happens after. You know what I mean? But like, if you're watching it, and then like all of a sudden it's like you're watching these crazy graphics, we'll say, just like super more updated. And then by the time you're getting further into the plot line of the movie, like or the actual like series, it's like, is that like a cardboard cutout
Right.
and claymation? Yes.
Yeah.
You know?
And it's so crazy too because like what came out before Star Wars? I think I'm pretty sure what came out before Star Wars was Indiana Jones. I can't remember if
You
that
might
came
be
out after or
you might be
before.
right.
But
Yeah.
George Lucas was working with Steven Spielberg
Mhm.
for those movies. And so I can't remember if it was off of the success of Indiana Jones or
Uh,
if Star Wars,
kind of
off the
launched.
success of Star Wars, launched Indiana
Hmm.
Jones.
Get off my plane.
But but I don't know. It's so my point going back to it, like the big pull for Star Wars back in the day was the effects.
Yeah.
For that time, the effects in that movie were
Oh
amazing.
yeah, people were pooping their
Oh,
pants.
for sure. They're like, "Oh my gosh, is this really happening? How does he do this?"
Yeah.
And it's all, models and like
Yeah.
3D rendering and
Yep.
things like that. So, so like we had that, but then it was, I mean, it was kind of a moot point that, 1, 2, and 3 come out.
That's what yeah.
I grew up with those.
The first one was amazing.
Yeah, I really liked. So the thing is they got so much crap
Yeah.
for that
I could
movie specifically,
I could see that. A lot of haters,
because
the older you are, get mad about the new stuff.
well, not only that, but like we had Jar Jar Binks,
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's true.
the man who
Hmm.
played Jar Jar Binks, he got crapped on, man.
I didn't know
Oh
that.
my gosh, he literally cannot show his face
Oh my god.
like anywhere.
Wow. Well, the things you do for art, I
A
guess.
dude. And then Jake Lloyd, I think his name. Um the guy who played Anakin, like Kid Anakin.
Uh-huh.
He got so much crap too.
What?
But that was his first movie.
Yeah.
Like, why would they expect him to be a great actor
Yeah.
at 8 years old?
Yeah.
Like,
And like for the fan base, like yeah, I'm sure like it'd be like now, like I don't know what would be similar, I guess, but like now if a movie comes out in like 10 years or 20 years and we're like, "Oh my gosh, this better be amazing." And we're served up, a crap buffet, we'd be like pretty upset too, I guess. But for like our age, like we're just like we didn't have anything to base this off of
no,
really.
for
Like
sure.
we're just like, "Oh, cool." Like
Yeah, like
lightsabers,
those.
graphics. Like it was probably the exact same feeling that those other people had when like
Yeah,
when the other ones came out.
yeah. You got Ray Park as freaking Darth Maul.
Yeah, dude.
Greatest
Oh, dude,
casting.
seen him do that tornado kick, and we're
Oh
just
my
like, "Oh my
gosh,
gosh!" Like it was like the sweetest thing ever.
it's so good.
Everyone wanted to be him and do
No,
lightsaber
100%.
battles.
Yeah,
Like it was crazy.
yeah.
It was sick.
Because he's such a great fighter. Ray Park. He that's a signature move, the
Yeah,
butterfly twist.
yeah. He does it in
Yeah,
almost every movie, doesn't he?
every movie that he is, yeah,
Doesn't
that
X
he's
Men
a character
also?
in.
In X Men, does he do that too?
Yep, he does it in X Men. He does it in GI Joe.
Oh
He
yeah,
does it in everything that he's in. It's his signature move.
that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, when it came out, I remember going to the theaters. I remember like I'm pretty sure I think it was Taco Bell that was giving away like posters of it, like as
Oh
because
yeah.
they used to give away sweet toys. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like toys back then were amazing.
Oh, they were.
And I remember it might have been Pizza Hut because Pizza Hut had great merch.
I
Pizza
can't
Hut,
remember very much about Pizza
dude,
Hut, but
Pizza Hut had like I remember there was like a baseball set. Like they just had great stuff. But I think there was some like there was posters, there was like toys, action figures, like all that was a big deal.
yeah. Dude, I remember when Pizza Hut was actually cool looking.
Yeah, dude.
Now they all look like municipal buildings.
They really do. But you
Like,
gotta wonder, like, as far as like what's the profit margin on a place like that? Because they closed a lot of restaurants.
oh, they really
But
did,
it's
yeah.
like, what's the profit
Because
margin?
of
Like,
COVID.
I think so. And just, I mean, that's the reason for a lot of stuff. A lot of businesses are closing because they just can't. You can't be sustainable. Like, you lose that much for that long. Like, what do you do? The
Yeah.
economy's still hurting.
Oh,
They're talking
100%.
about doing another like
Stipend.
something like that. Yeah,
Yep.
like for people or like just to help out from like the holidays, or whatever. I'm
Yeah.
like, dude, like, you can't shut down the world for that long.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I wonder if like GB and all them are still struggling.
Maybe.
So bringing up GB,
Mhm.
okay? I kind of want to talk about what we were talking about before.
Yeah, do it.
So we, everyone loves, whether they want to believe it or not, everyone loves alpha male culture
Mm.
in the capacity of making fun of it. Okay? Because if you met an alpha male out in the wild, what would you even do? You'd just be like, wow, I never saw one out in person.
Right.
Nice to meet you.
I thought you existed, but
Then he'd probably be like, ugh, you
right.
know?
You pull out a chair like that? Let me show you how to pull out a chair. Effortless. You open the water bottle from the top? You're wrong.
You open it with your
Do from
teeth.
the bottom and squeeze. Like, dude.
From the bottom,
Yeah,
squeeze.
straight up. Well, you got me down this rabbit hole, and it just like happened to pop up in like my YouTube algorithm, and like
It's so
it was
funny.
just like alpha males getting roasted, and I was like, okay, 12.5 minutes. Here we go. You know,
Let's do
what
it.
else am I gonna do?
Yeah.
And so I start it, and dude, it's like you can tell, like if it's for like a bit, like I get it, but like they all look the same.
Yep.
Like all have the same haircut, and it's just the capacity of like it's just slimy. Like just from the capacity of like what you're even bragging about, it's just like ugh. Like they're like we wear a $40,000 watch,
Yeah.
you know, and like
What do
we're
you?
in our 20s. It's like
Yeah.
what do you know? What are you doing with your
I'm a
life?
business owner. Yeah. Like,
Yeah,
who cares?
he's one guy. Oh, what was it? It's the quotes. It's the quotes of them that are so funny. And one guy was like, oh, what did he say? He was like, if you look at your bank account or if you look at your paycheck and it's not $100,000 a month, you have work to do.
Okay.
That's what he said. And so this guy was like, okay. So he looks him up and like, oh, is that why this guy used to work at a car dealership? And here's all these court documents of how he was like sued more than once. Like, got it. You
Mm-hmm.
know what I mean? It's just like, like, do you just like live in delusion? And that's how maybe
No,
hopefully someone like
100%. That's got to be it.
and it's all to sell like some type of my 12-step program, like it's all to
Yeah.
sell something,
Yeah.
and that's just so slimy.
It's so funny because like I remember seeing like I think his name was Wes Watson. Like he's like an alpha male, like just
Coach.
freaking guru. Okay.
Oh.
And like he's bald, which is not a thing. Like it's not like that's not a big deal.
Uh-huh.
But you just saying like they all have the same haircut is
Uh-huh.
just so funny to me. This guy is balder than a baby's butt. I mean, he's just no hair on that man's head, and I don't even think he shaves. Like it's just gone. So,
Terrible chemical accident. That's
but
where he got his money.
so all these dudes are like fake jacked. Okay, like they've got some muscle capacity,
Uh-huh.
but it's like you notice how all of them are like looking at themselves in the camera from like the same angles to
Oh
where
no.
it's just
Uh-uh.
so I've analyzed these guys,
Oh,
okay?
cool.
Like
Big alpha male guy.
a big alpha male guy. But no, so like they always have the angle, kind of like how you're sitting
Oh.
across from me right now.
Got it.
And we're outside, so we're kind of like I would say we're about 6 or so feet apart,
Yeah, social
about there,
distancing. Yep.
social distancing.
I still got to
Um,
project though. That's why I'm this way.
six
So
or 6 or 10 feet, I would say.
yep.
Um, but like their arms are always like this. They're always in a V. Like no matter what they're doing, they're like could not even be holding anything.
Just like constantly like
But it's just like to show the biceps.
I see.
Okay, because the arms are always exposed
Yes.
if their
The
shirts
sleeve.
are just not off.
Right. The sleeve is like all the way up to the shoulder
Yes.
and tight as heck.
Yes.
Like squeezing.
Yeah. Like you're wearing 2 sizes too small of a shirt, if anything.
Yes.
So, and like, but it's so funny because this other guy was like, I mean, if you just notice for a second, like he is flexing so hard right now. That's why he can't move his arm. He's like, he's like just to get the vision, the visage, okay, if you will, of
I
just
mean,
like
when you do
the
that,
biggest arm.
I mean, when you do that, it definitely makes. I can see here, like
Yeah.
it definitely makes a difference.
Yeah. So like you're just here, like
I'm seeing arm. I'm seeing bicep right now.
So it's one of those
I'm
things.
seeing some meat. You know what
He's
I mean?
I don't know why they're flexing into the freaking camera like
Well,
that.
I mean, it's got to like portray like this image, like this whole like the whole from start to finish is all about image.
So the Wes Watson guy,
Uh huh.
he was in prison. He was legit in prison.
Oh, geez.
And he gets out of prison, starts this whole alpha male bull crap. I don't know how he's expressing alpha male like I make so much money
Mhm.
because he just came out of prison. Like, did you come out of prison and just start a business? Like, what's
Just start
happening?
a business in prison.
Like, I don't get it. So, and he's like, they've always got these women who all look the same.
Yep.
Like, I'm pretty sure it's probably just the same woman that they hire to like be in the videos
Well,
with them.
well, in some of them they do like they will have people. They've had people admit like the women have admitted they're like, so this guy like paid me to be in this video, but didn't tell me what. Like made me sign like a release thing and all this other stuff. Like there was like a contract involved for some of them where it's like actually like or even like these millionaires quote unquote or like these other guys are like yeah they pay me like to take a picture with them so that they can say like I'm like with them,
My gosh.
you know. But it's all to make like it's that's an investment for them to pay that person for this picture if it helps generate income for them, you
I
know what I
mean,
mean?
maybe.
I mean like in their mind, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, well, for sure.
Like
But like it doesn't.
nope.
Like nobody buys their 12-step program.
12-step program.
Press a 12-step program.
Rick
My week,
Quando.
my 8-week program.
Yeah. Yeah,
Um,
dude. It
it's so funny to like crap on these guys
well,
though.
there's a panel. There was a one I saw this years ago though. It was a panel of
Of
them,
alphas. Oh, I did see that.
and they're all fighting each other. Which you know what?
But they're like fake fighting.
Which I think I sent it to you by accident because I remember I was like, "Did you see that video?" You're like, "Yeah," and I also saw the alpha male one. You're like
Yeah.
really loving this, and I'm like, that wasn't even like it's like me doing a guitar cover or something. You just do not care. You're just like, look at these guys. But yeah, they were all in the same like white pants with white shirt
Yeah.
and all in this panel and then being like
They just came from a Diddy party.
something and talking about what like real like manhood is, you know?
If you're not slapping a woman 5 times a day,
If you're,
you got work to do.
it's like if you're putting a cheeseburger in your mouth, he's like, you got something to think about, you know?
But it's
As
so
someone's
funny.
eating a cheeseburger.
It's so funny, dude. Because like there were these two main alpha males that this one guy keeps talking about. And he's a like ex Navy SEAL or something like that. So
Okay.
he's been in the military. He like really knows how to hurt people.
Uh-huh.
And it's these dudes who are like coming out and he's like, I was in the Israeli special forces. And he's got like an accent, which, whatever,
Yeah.
but like apparently he's Israeli. And it's so funny because he had like he claims to be just like this incredibly dangerous man. And I killed 30 men when I was 12 years old and didn't know that it was the mafia. But the mafia boss came up to me and just said, "I respect you." I'm like, "No, that didn't happen."
Yeah.
That didn't happen. But it's so funny because he was like he had like a they had him and some other alpha male dude meet up together,
Ugh.
okay, and like have a conversation.
Oh God.
And he's like, they were both smoking cigars because obviously that's just some measure of lavishness
Right.
that people do.
Yeah.
Not
That is
necessarily something that's gonna kill them.
$100 cigars. Yeah.
$5 cigar, dude. I guarantee it.
Right.
But uh,
Ah.
I got notes of
7-Eleven.
cardamom. I get notes of green tea leaves. all I smell is grass out of this one. Like a fine picked hay. That's what I got here.
McDonald,
He had a farm,
Yeah.
and this grew on it.
Yeah, yeah. Oh. Just analyzing this cigar. Notes of.
Notes of cardamom.
I can't smell, but you know, there's some type of aftertaste.
Ever since COVID, I haven't been able to smell. Oh,
Been
here
able to
comes a
walk
dog.
straight. Yeah, can't drive.
I
It's fine.
have a driver though. He drives me.
Yeah.
His name is Bartholomew.
I remember those that like the panel thing,
Uh-huh.
and like there was another video that was like two of them. It might be the same one. Like I'm sure. I mean, I'm sure there's only so many of these out there. I'm sure they've crossed paths,
Yeah.
but it was two guys having an interview,
Yep.
and the dude was like, he was saying how he's like, yeah, people talk about, like, I love how he gave them all the same accent, by the way. This is
Yep.
amazing.
Yep.
But he's just like, like I've heard people talk about, a fight here, they get in a fight or they've had a fight in the ring or they've had this fight or whatever. I fought 30 guys once. It's like 30 guys. And he was like, you fought? And the guy kind of moved in his chair. He's like, you fought 30 guys? He's like, oh, yeah, 30 guys. Easy. He's like, so I don't waste my time with
The ring.
hearing these stories about like, oh, you were in a boxing ring or something like that. He's like, show me like real fighting. I've done it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, okay, like,
I think we might be talking about the same guy.
probably? But I'm like, do you just like, you literally just like, hey, we want you to go on here and just lie like your pants off.
Yeah.
Like, just make yourself to be like, and then like, if someone could take the time to like see how those stories contradict each other, I'm sure it'd be incredible.
People have done it, but the thing is like, he was a struggling actor.
Oh.
And like, just couldn't get jobs, and then just started being an alpha male on the internet. But like these guys, like when they met up with each other, it was so funny because like the one dude who like I would say is a little bit more respectable because he actually owns a business.
Okay.
Like, he actually runs a business, and I think it's like a car wash place or something like that.
It's a lot of money in that.
Yeah, for sure. But so he was like, he's like, I like you. I think you're a nice guy, but I think you need to start respecting me a little bit more.
What?
Yeah, he was like, I think you need to watch the way that you talk to me, because I don't let people talk to me like this. And then the other guy, just like looking at his cigar, okay, just like, like just examining it like a freaking idiot.
There's those hay notes again.
Like, yeah, get those notes of fresh cut grass.
Yeah. Kentucky
bluegrass. He like literally, he was like, Ari, I want you to know I like you too. I think you're also a nice guy. But if you think I'm gonna let you talk to me like this,
oh my god,
you're wrong. And like the dude got up and like
went at him.
Oh yeah.
And they start grabbing the shirts.
Oh no, it was just pushing.
Okay.
It was just pushing because they can never like
not assault.
They can never hit each other.
Not assault. Okay.
You just need. I mean, it's just pushing, and the other guy who was just basically saying what the other dude said
back to him. Yeah.
Like just starts backing away. Okay, and there's like 3 dudes trying to pull back the guy who actually stood up and initiated the confrontation. So I'm sorry, but I don't really think that this guy could probably, hurt anyone. But it was just funny because like it's never an original idea.
No.
From that guy.
Right.
The guy that was backing up.
Yeah.
I think his name's like Prince Azuli or something like that.
Okay. He's like, you just talk to me like that. He's like, well, I'm gonna tell you, I don't want you talking to me like that. The other guy's like, hey. That's all them on their cigars, by the way. He's like, I don't want you talking to me like that. He's like, I wasn't talking to you like that. He's like, you're right, you weren't talking to me like that.
This nicotine's a little too much.
He's like, I was talking to.
I think I'm gonna throw up.
He's like, hey, I was talking to him like that. I wasn't talking to you like that. I'm gonna go throw up. That's a hilarious skit,
Yeah,
and I wish we could do it
I know.
because that's really funny.
Especially with me, because I'm like incredibly overweight,
We
but I'm still like the alpha male. Like do that
we
like Nick. Gosh, what's his name? Rockstar Nick or Hard Rock Nick. Hard Rock Nick. He was like a personality that would like talk about how rich he was and
Oh, yeah, 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 uh-huh.
how like how elaborate his lifestyle
Yep.
is, and just talking about really egregiously like disgusting ways of like talking about like his like sexuality and like just being like with women, and like it was so, but it was just so gross.
Oof.
Like it's like cringy gross. Like and it's, but it's also one of those things where it's like, yeah, obviously that's never happened. You know what I
Never.
mean?
There was one where the guy, like, he was pretending to, like, get off a helicopter.
Oh
Did you
yeah.
see that? And he's like, he, like, does, like, this little jump, then and he's like, "Ugh," and he's like, then, like, kind of a little bit of, like, "I've been traveling a lot," you know? And, like, he's got, like, his luggage, his, like, Louis Vuitton bags and stuff, his Louis Vuittons, and, like, walking with it and, like, continues the video. And, like, a comment was like, "The door was closed, bro." Like, we saw the door closed of the helicopter. You know what I mean? There's no pilot in there. There's no, like, he just made it, like, he did this little, like, just kind of a little bounce, like he was inside the helicopter at one point. And it's just like, man, like, what is, like,
What's the point?
to me, it's just like there's so much of these, like, it's like inside thoughts that someone was like, let me try. Like, let me just see if I can do it.
Yeah.
And then just no one stopped them.
No.
And they always have like a hype guy. There was one dude that went in. I don't even know if you'd put him in like the alpha male like category. Like, I don't think he's one of these famous ones. But he like walked into like a dojo. But he was outside of the dojo first and was like, "See all those guys in there?" He's like, "Not one of them could take me. Not one of them will." So he walks in there and he's like, "I want anyone in here wants to challenge me to a boxing ring." He's like, "I got 100 for you right now." And the guy was like, 100,000. He's like, $100. And he was like, "Oh, no." And then he's like, "I'm not." He's like, um, "I'm worth more than that. Like, my talent's worth more than that."
Yeah.
And then the guy's like, "Okay." He's like, 1,000. He's like, "For a band." He's like, "Right now for a band. Like, I'll do it." You know. And then no one took him up on it, or whatever. And so he like left, and him and his camera guy were just like, he's like, "See, man, they didn't want nothing. They didn't want nothing."
Look.
And then they went back and did they're like the guy that was like talking to him, at least like even
Yeah.
quote unquote entertaining the
Right.
idea,
Right.
was like a nationally ranked kickboxer.
Yeah. Like they're like even amateur kick like boxers
Dude,
can get up to like 5,000 a fight.
yeah.
Yeah.
He's like, "Are you kidding me?" Like, and he would have, I mean, he would have definitely gotten in trouble for fighting that guy. Um, like the guy that had like the reputation. Like, he definitely, you know what I mean? It wasn't worth his time. Like, "I'll
Yeah.
fight you for $1,000." He's like, "Pfft," like, "Nope."
Yeah.
And they were like, someone was like, "He's lucky to like he left like alive." Like, dude, it's crazy.
Pretty much.
But like, why would you do like?
I don't know.
And even if, to me, the sad part, we've talked about this sometimes. The sad part to me is that even if he got his butt whooped, which he would have, that still wouldn't be the humbling thing in his life that
No.
would like change it around. Like, he'd be back at it the next week.
Yeah. His
It's
his
sad.
his whole life is, it just ranges upon a single delusion,
Yep.
essentially. Like, obviously I'm the best there is.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. I just gotta believe it. Like,
Challenge me.
yep. There was oh, speaking of that, manifesting, one of the dudes was like, he's like, "I want you to say this poem to yourself every morning."
I
And
love you.
he's
I
like,
love the accent you gave him.
he's like, "Roses are red, violets are blue." And he's like, something like, I'm making this part up. I'm paraphrasing him.
Okay.
Um, he's like, "I don't have the money I want, but one day it's true." He's like, "Say that to yourself every morning, manifest it." You know,
He's
I
on his
got a
cigar.
cigar again, but they need a vape pen that looks like a cigar,
Yeah,
like, for
right.
these guys, just
That'd
for
be
those
really
quotes.
funny.
I feel like Brian Callen is one of those people that,
That's like
um,
delusional.
Yes, because you
Yeah.
remember when Joe Rogan like called him out because he said something. He's like, "Oh man," he's like, "I would break someone's neck or whatever." He's like, "No, you wouldn't." He was like, "You hung around people too long that made you think you could do stuff like that and let you talk about that and didn't check you." And he's like, "No, I'm telling you, you can't." Like, are you gonna argue with Joe Rogan? Like,
I mean, I probably wouldn't.
no. But yeah, I feel like that. I feel like that is either like it happens like in your childhood or maybe somewhere along the line where someone just like doesn't check you into like a reality box. There's there's a difference in like confidence and just delusional arrogance
Right.
where it's just like you do realize like you are only like flesh and bone. Like you can die. Something can happen to you. And also there are no rules in the world as much as we like to believe there is. And even though they're watching us everywhere, still something could happen
Yeah.
and you're just getting caught in 4K.
Oh
You know what I mean?
gosh. I mean, forgetting the fact that everyone has just a camera
Yep.
on them at all
Dude,
times. It's so funny, first of all, because like what I love watching is like those stupid freaking vertical videos of just something dumb happening.
like what?
Like just anything. Like just like I mean, but the point I'm trying to make is just like it's the stupid vertical video that's just chilling, and and then someone else like the person who's being filmed remembers that they also have a camera on them,
Oh, and then they're like,
and then
"Okay,
they're like, "Oh,
okay."
hey, oh,
Mhm.
hey,
Yep.
hey, I'm gonna film you a few minutes. No, no, here."
They're like, "Hey, if you turn it sideways, you'll actually get a better like get a
Yeah,
better picture."
it's just so funny. Like it's ridiculous to me.
It happens a lot on those like road rage encounters or like a parking lot like dispute or
Yeah,
something like that. That will happen a lot.
yeah.
That's funny.
I don't know. It's just like but that was the one thing that I thought was really funny to just like bring up. But yeah. Anyway,
Do you think like okay, so like I guess my whole thing I'm trying to get at is like in other countries, like CCTV is a real thing. And like if you
yes,
ever watched it, like where they're like, well, literally, there's like a group of people that is their job. There's a headquarters where they're watching these cameras, and if they see a crime in progress, they're sending someone there,
yep,
which is insane.
yeah.
Like that is nuts because they're watching it everywhere. But it's like if the crime was happening to you, wouldn't you be so glad that like that system existed? Like wouldn't you be so happy that like they sent rescue to you in
I
the
mean,
event of
probably.
something? But like isn't it so freaking weird that like that can just happen?
Yeah.
Like we can jaywalk and then all of a sudden there's a Black Hawk coming down, you know,
You're
to be like, you know what I mean?
It's
Like,
so funny because like
oi, you know.
Shane Gillis,
I hate Shane Gillis.
you really
I
do?
really do.
I
But
think
keep
he's
going.
funny.
I did think he was funny, and then now I don't.
What made you stop liking him?
He's just annoying and everywhere.
Okay.
And I feel like I don't think his stand-up's very funny. He's funny in like acting like when they put him in like acting roles. I saw a bit with him and like he was like in an airplane,
Okay.
like and everyone was like, I don't remember all like they were trying to tell him what emotion to feel, and he did like the opposite because he's like, you can't tell me what to do. That was really funny. But I just think he's on so many like it's kind of like him and Jelly Roll. I'm not really a huge fan of Jelly Roll.
I
Like
don't
I
know.
just feel
Yeah.
like people like put them on this like pedestal and then just like have them at everything. And it's just I don't know. I think they're just annoying to me.
So I think that his Trump impression
It's pretty good.
is like second to none.
It's pretty good.
Like I I think it's because of just like how nasally his voice is.
Yeah, I can see that.
It's not very far away
Yeah,
from Trump.
yeah.
It's like you just pitch it up a little bit and there it is.
They put him on Kill Tony and he'll come like as Trump,
Yeah,
like on Kill Tony.
it's great. But um he was talking about how like he's like, the war in Iraq is just like on the internet, right? Like the entire war of our like between us and Iraq is out there for us to see. He's like, we watched like 3.5 hours, me and my friend, like of just the war in Iraq.
That is insane.
He's he's like, honestly, after a while, like you think about like all those Arabic guys and how human of a reaction it is that they successfully blow something up. Okay, because they're just surprised as you are. Like, like, he's like you take a rocket launcher, it shoots backwards. Like that's something I would do. And, like they behave just like me. My feet move when I'm shooting a gun. Like that's something that I would do. That's a human reaction. Like that's something that I can relate to. But like you just have these black op helicopters coming in. You hear you hear this big explosion, and then just the black op helicopter goes clear. Like I can't I can't relate to that. He's like he's like he's like they actually hit a truck. Every maybe once a month or so. Like actually hit a truck, and he's like, oh, 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 oh. Like they're happy about that. They're surprised that worked. Like that's really funny. But, but like all that to say, like all the just random cameras that are out there,
Right. You can
like
just see this all the
just
time.
dudes are filming themselves. It's like you see these monkey bars, not bad.
Too bad. The like the CCTV, there was a show. I think it still exists out there. I think it's just called CCTV.
Probably.
And it was like the crimes in progress. And like there was this guy who like we'll just say like let's say just smacked someone on the back of the head, like just ran up and just like out of a outside of a pub, and then just like takes off and they're like, got him. And it's like locked in. And they're like just like like turning these buttons and like pressing stuff and like going to the camera and like he's running down Elm Street and like unit in progress and like
Yeah.
because their sirens are ridiculous.
Oh yeah.
And then like they like pull up and they like grab him like, oi. Like, hey, saw you smack that guy in the back of the head. And he's like, yeah, what of it? And then they like they pull
Then
out their
shoot him.
billy club. Right. They don't have guns over there,
Oh,
Matthew.
they don't. That's
They just
true.
pull out their billy clubs and
Let's
big
go to
pipes.
town on this.
Yeah. Oi.
Go raid
Punishment hits
raid
the ground.
2 on this
Oh,
guy.
jeez.
Follow through with that full head beat.
Just follow through. Oh my gosh. Speaking of though, we talked about this a little bit before we started recording, but
Yeah.
like I guess the military enforcement of like different countries, also on that alpha male train,
Yeah.
there was like suggested videos, like, hey, you might also like this, and I did. It was videos of people basically getting karma, if you will,
Yeah.
from disrupting like the queens and kings like guards.
Oh, dude.
And it was just crazy to me, just like the entirety, like the disrespect that these people
Tourists.
have towards their military forces that are there to like protect the crown jewels. They're like it'd be like, to me this was like the Secret Service.
Yeah.
And they'll get like in their face to take a picture. And then the guard yells at them and they just like try to laugh because that's what you do when you're doing the wrong thing, is you just laugh and try to double down and do it again.
Yep.
But there's like a sign by one of these guys, because most of them were on a horse, like horseback. And there was a sign that was like, do not touch the horse. They may bite, they may kick. And there's a compilation of people not reading that sign. And he'll just be like, like this guy, there was one I was telling you about it, but
Yeah.
the guy like puts his, like he goes like put his arm like around the horse. You know what I mean? Like just like, hey, what's up? And he like goes to do this and the guy's like, he's like, get away from the king's gods, and the guy, oh, and kind of throws his hands up and then like kind of laughs about it or whatever. And then moves in again and puts his arm around it. And then the horse just freaking latches onto his shoulder and just starts wailing its head around. And the guy's like, ah, ah, just like screaming. And the guard is just like, I'm looking off,
No, chilling.
into the sunset.
Chilling.
Yep.
They warned you.
just hanging out, and they like. I think that there's a group of people that like stand outside of this particular like area
Yeah.
and film these people because there was more than one video where someone would run up and be like, "Hey, can I see what happened like for my TikTok live, or something like that," and they'll show them like the bite, and they're like just losing their mind after
Yeah.
they show them.
Right.
Like these people are like, "Oh, he bit me!" Like, I mean, I can't believe it. He bit me. And they're like, "Oh, I can't believe it either." And then they leave and they're like, can you see this guy? Can you believe this guy over here? Thinking he can just touch the horse?
Yeah.
Doesn't he read?
Well, like even what you were talking about with like the tomb of the unknown soldier.
Yeah.
Like anyone who goes past a certain line, like for anyone who doesn't know, the tomb of the unknown soldier is a monument here in
Hmm.
America. I can't remember where, probably Washington D.C. But they
Sounds good.
have a Marine, a U.S. Marine,
Mm.
posted there 24 hours a day,
Yep, 7 days a week,
7 days a
always.
week. Um, and it's essentially like anyone who attempts to get too close, they're within their right to f stuff up.
That's a
Essentially,
loaded rifle he's
yes.
holding.
Like
Like it's a protected area.
yes,
It's like Area 51,
and
but
well,
more important.
it is more important. Yes. So you don't have tourists coming up and trying to take pictures
Yeah,
with the soldier
right,
or going past the line
right.
and being like
Yeah,
let's
come
test
on.
it. Let's
Yeah,
test it. Let's push it further.
right.
But particularly I think Americans because we're stupid.
Don't always follow the rules, do we?
Like I think we like to push the envelope.
Just a little too far.
So
Yeah,
honestly, I think that's hilarious that
it's
that guy just
great.
got his shoulder torn
Oh,
off.
dude, yeah, probably.
Like,
One less arm. Like, what
yeah,
happened to you? I don't know what to-
use your third arm.
Like, I don't know what happened.
It'd be so funny if the freaking the soldier, like the Queen's Guard, was just like, "Use your third arm,"
Mm.
you know?
But I've seen ones where they're walking. Have you seen that? Because you can hear them like stomping, when they're walking, because they
Oh
walk
yeah,
like in, and like, if you don't get out of the way, like he's like, make way for the king's gods.
they'll
If you
push you.
don't, dude, you're just getting
Yeah,
trampled.
they'll push you.
Yeah. And
Yeah,
people think that this is like, you're in their way, guys. Like, you're not like,
this is their job.
this is where they work, and you're just hanging out in the streets. You're lucky that they let you get that close. Like, to me, that's insane. Like I said, like, you wouldn't, I mean, you can't walk up to like the White House door. What?
I just had a thought.
Matt started losing it. I gotta know.
I'm so sorry. How funny would it be? Like you or me are just like
Of course.
tourists over in GB. We're on our phone, like Queen's Guard's coming in. You know what I mean? Like just a
Mosh
troop,
pit.
just a battalion of them. Okay,
Okay.
12 dudes
About to get rocked.
with rifles.
Hold.
We're not paying attention. They're like, make way for the King's Guard, and one of us like, did we just like take a step forward? You know what I mean? Like
Mhm.
trying to get out of the
Yeah.
way. Because like that's what I would do. I would be like, okay, we're not far enough. And when they pass us, they just hold up their rifle butt, and they're just like, you know, I'm like, ah, ah. We're just on the ground crying. Oh god, that would be so funny.
I thought you were
That
thinking
was
like we
such a
like
funny like image
image.
in my head.
We're just like in front of them, like we just like hold, like we're just like,
Yeah.
all right, like just shoulder up,
Yeah,
and just let let them collide.
dude,
And then
that would be amazing. Excuse me for the language, but that would be an amazing Jackass skit
it would be. Then they'd be arrested.
for sure.
Like 1,000%, because it's a crime. Like it's a federal
Yeah,
or whatever it is over there.
whatever
It's
it is,
an offense.
it's a parliamentary offense.
Mm. call the constable, because they'll have
Constable Mueller.
Constable Mueller. But they'll have cops come up. Like there was one, like the guy on the horse, like there's a button, and he
Oh,
pushed that button, and everyone in the comments like, "What does that button do?" But it's like if you wait 3 seconds, you'll see police show up. I'm like, oh, probably. But they show up and they tell the people like, "Hey, don't be disrespectful." Like one lady threw her glove like at them,
oh my gosh.
and some guy. Well, I'll tell you that part later. But the police came up, and he's like, "What are you doing?" He's like, "This is a soldier. Like this is a position of dignity. Like show them some respect. Like he's protecting the crown jewels." And then goes over, grabs the glove, hands it to her, and he's like, like, "Shame on you. Like leave." Basically. Which I was like, well done. And then someone in the comments was like, "Yeah, like that lady's lucky because only a few years ago in that country would that have been considered a duel." I was like, gosh,
That's perfect.
it's always America, dude.
Yeah.
Just
A couple years ago,
but
that would have been grounds for a duel.
I was thinking of like the horse. So like it also be funny. I guess we'll just say it was us. Like we're standing next to him,
Yeah.
and taking a picture. I'm like, "Hey, get a little closer." Like get a little closer. And he's like, "Back away from the king's guards." I'm like, "Okay, calm down." And he's like, and you get like a little closer, and the horse just like picks up its hoof, and it's just like woof, and your knee is just like like
Just
Boykin,
just concave.
just inverted,
Oh my
like
god.
at the knee. You're just left like,
Yeah. The horse. The horse F me up. Ah.
"Hey man, we better go." And then you also get arrested.
Yeah,
With your with your
with a broken leg,
concave leg.
being drugged away like ah.
But the thing is, the people over there like will just ridicule the heck out of you,
Oh,
like
for
because
sure.
you're in the wrong.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Like
You should be.
you should be like
Yeah.
that's a military personnel. Like you just don't, to me, it's just like so shocking. Which we talked about, like, which is a very American thing to say, but we talked about. I'm like, you would not see someone do that to like a Marine, like someone in like um, you know, fatigues. Like you would not see someone.
Yeah.
You wouldn't do that to someone
No.
at the airport, like getting in their personal space and in their bubble and causing a scene or what. Like you wouldn't do that.
Right.
And then you made a really good point. You're like, yeah, but like our soldiers don't wear those hats.
Yeah.
Touche. Like,
That's very true.
super true. I was reading about like um some of their stuff, which now I can't read this fourth point because it talks about what we just did, so it will seem funny.
Okay.
Um, but one of the things about them, it says they are active duty soldiers, not performers. So every guard you see is a fully trained member of the British Army. This is a real military assignment, not a costume gig. I love how chat just adds a little bit of American flavor in there.
Yeah.
They are guarding real targets, so Buckingham Palace, St. James Palace. The other sites are high value locations. The guard's job is deterrence and response. I'm not going to read that last part. It's dumb.
Yeah.
They are trained for combat, not pageantry. So many guards have served or will serve in war zones. The discipline you see is the same discipline used under fire.
Yeah.
The uniform is functional, not just ceremonial. The bearskin hat makes them appear taller and more intimidating.
Well,
Psychological warfare, not fashion.
well.
Intimidation prevents conflict. Maybe back then it did. The horses are trained military animals.
Yeah.
So cavalry horses are massive, highly trained, and not pets. If a horse bites or snaps, it's because someone ignored clear boundaries. So it's like an attack dog, but like
Oh, for
just
sure.
doesn't.
But it's an attack Clydesdale.
Yeah.
You know?
Right.
Like,
Right. Dang. Zero tolerance prevents chaos. If guards bend the rules for one person, crowds would immediately push limits. And it just says mocking them is cultural ignorance. In the UK, the monarchy and its protectors represent continuity, service, and sacrifice. Oh, and then they let the dogs
Okay.
out.
And all the dogs are out now.
They heard. That's crazy though.
Yeah.
Cool.
I guess it's time to
Wrap it up.
carry it in.
Is he taking them in? Oh, your neighbor is not taking them in.
Yep.
It's leaving them.
Good stuff. It's another dog coming out
Another one?
back there.
I also love to look at this Winnebago on the back lawn over here.
Honestly, we could probably walk over there and they'll stop barking.
We can. You want to walk?
Yeah. Because I think it'll carry out.
Yeah. Command Central.
Okay. So I wanted to do the, what is it? Green Arrow
Oh,
versus Hawkeye.
Yes.
So I thought that'd be really
And
good.
our celebrity death match that we have AI right for us. I didn't bring one, so I'm sorry.
That's okay. Yeah, that'll be good.
Crunching of the leaves. This is our first podcast outside.
It really is.
It is 60. It is 68 degrees in February, which feels a little weird.
Who would win in a fight?
Is it too far?
No, I think we're fine. Who would win in a fight between Green Arrow and Hawkeye? All right, so that's what we're doing.
It didn't save it? Or, oh, you did it on your computer?
I have it on my computer. Here we go. AI mode. Okay. So, yeah. Okay. In a hypothetical fight between Green Arrow, Oliver Queen, and Hawkeye, Clinton Barton, the outcome is famously debated as one of the closest matchups in comic book history.
What?
While they are nearly identical in peak human condition and marksmanship, Hawkeye frequently cited as the winner in comprehensive analysis due to his superior physical strength, military-grade tactical training, and more lethal specialized weaponry. Okay, so here we got the comparisons. So first we'll do Green Arrow. Green Arrow, DC. Archery skill. Master of speed. Can fire 20 to 36 arrows per minute.
Holy crap.
It says 29 to 36.
Oh my gosh.
So that's impressive.
That is impressive.
Physical stats. Peak human. Highly agile and a world-class survivalist.
Peak human.
Peak human. That's like
Hear that every day.
That's like Deadpool.
Yeah.
Peak human.
Yeah, okay.
Hand to hand, trained by masters like Natas or Deathstroke's mentor.
Yep.
And Batman. So Green Arrow was trained by Batman.
I forget. I mean, the lore is so deep and everyone connects, but I forget that stuff.
Yeah. Arsenal, inventive and versatile, gag and tactical trick arrows, like a boxing glove and an EMP.
Oh, okay. So, is arrow and EMP?
I guess so.
A boxing glove?
Yeah. There's a boxing glove on the end of an arrow. Dude's just like, ah!
Yeah, jaw just dis.
Ow!
You think of like a...
I don't know, this freaking boxing glove just came out of nowhere.
Get back to work. Oh. It's like a Jackie Chan video game, you know, where it just like flies out. You're like, what was that? And like, I don't know. Get back to work. And you keep walking the same route. You know? Like, who to do?
Okay, now Hawkeye is from Marvel. Master of precision, has accuracy, quote unquote, accuracy enhancement, and rarely ever misses. So that's archery prowess.
No, I never missed. Throw bullseye in there too. See what happens with that.
That would be a good one.
You know?
Maybe we'll do like a tournament.
Do like a Hunger Games type thing. Then.
Ooh.
Like if they were on an island and whoever won first.
Maybe we'll do that like after we've done a few.
Okay. I like it.
And then we'll do like a gladiator style death match. Yeah,
Oh,
that'd
yeah,
be
because it'd be
cool.
way different if they were like on an island and you like had to like whatever that show is or that movie with Stone Cold Steve Austin.
The Condemned.
Yeah, like if
Yeah,
you had those conditions versus like, hey, it's just like an arena and a
right,
dirt field and you just
right.
got to run at each other.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I think that'd be funny. Um, Physical stats, higher higher raw strength. His bow's draw weight is 250
Shut
pounds,
up. Oh my
double
god.
Oliver Queen's 125 pounds.
Holy moly.
Wow.
His boxing glove is going through somebody
It
at that speed.
really is. Like it just
Just through
rips a
the
10-inch hole into someone. It's like that
holy crap.
stomach plug.
Yeah, that
That's like
stomach
that
blood on the ground back there.
stomach plug on the ground back there.
I mean, I'm no doctor, but it was like one
Doesn't
clean
seem
chunk
possible.
if you think about it.
I mean,
Anyway,
like with organs and cartilage and bones. I mean, I'm no doctor, but it was just like one clean chunk.
you think, anyway, uh-oh, trouble.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Trained by Captain America
Mm.
and Shield, expert in multiple weapons, aka Ronin.
Mm.
Arsenal high-tech military gear with access to Stark and Pym tech, like vibranium and adamantium.
Oh.
Um, Hawkeye often wins. Expert analysis, such as those from Death Battle, which is apparently a thing,
Mm.
conclude that while Green Arrow is faster and arguably more creative, Hawkeye's overall combat proficiency gives him the advantage. Superior weaponry.
Hmm.
Hawkeye's arrows are often lethal, incorporating advanced Marvel Universe materials like vibranium and adamantium. Versatility. Clint Barton has successfully operated as a top tier hero without a bow as Ronin, um, showcasing elite skills with the swords and other weaponry that often surpass Oliver's melee capabilities. Physical power. Hawkeye's massive bow draw weight means his shots hit harder and travel further than Green Arrows. That's horrific.
That is
250 pounds.
insane.
Um, the case for Green Arrow. Conversely, some fans and critics argue for Oliver Queen based on the solo experience and adaptability. Solo survivor, having spent years alone on Leon Yu, Oliver is considered a superior survivalist and better at utilizing terrain for ambushes. Volume of fire. Green Arrow's faster firing rate can potentially overwhelm an opponent in a quick draw scenario.
Mm.
Ingenuity. His street level creativity also allows him to defeat more powerful metahumans through pure strategy and terrain manipulation. Not a fight, but between uh, Green Arrow and Hawkeye, who has a better arsenal of arrows for any situation.
That's what it sounds like. That
So
Hawkeye definitely has like his loadout can be a little bit,
more intense.
yeah. And I haven't seen like it's been a long time since I watched Arrow, but I like he was a good fighter, but I don't really remember like I don't know. I remember Hawkeye's skills like noticeably different than like mostly it was just like Green Arrow's like bow skills, kind
Yeah,
of.
I mean, like, so one of the things that I can say to at least the martial arts is they used a lot of eskrima, which is primarily
Okay,
like stick fighting,
Arrow did.
and yes,
Yes. Okay.
and knives.
Yes.
So that's primarily what martial art he was using at the time.
Got it.
Um,
He would use his bow too, wouldn't he? Like,
yeah, for sure. Like it was more of like he almost acted like a staff for
yeah,
him.
yeah, yeah.
But
It's been so long since I
yeah,
watched that show.
dude, and there's like 8
Well, I
seasons.
know. Well, it was good until like when they started incorporating like other characters,
Yeah,
from other series
from
and
like the
stuff.
Flash and
Yeah,
Supergirl.
yeah, it's ridiculous.
Yeah,
But the show leading up, we would watch it all the time. It
yeah.
was super good.
The first 3 seasons were really good.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, so I don't know. So in terms of draw weight, like let's talk about that for a
That's
second because you and
insane.
I have a little bit of experience with bows.
That's nuts.
If anyone who knows anything about bows, 125 pounds is a ridiculous amount of weight. 40 pounds is your sort of traditional weight for hunting. Okay?
Like a compound bow?
Compound bow, recurve bow,
Okay.
whatever it is. 40 pounds is good enough to hunt with. 125, like you've held back a 40-pound
Yeah.
bow.
Mhm.
It's I wouldn't say it's easy, but it's not the most difficult thing in the world
Right.
unless you're drunk. Like,
Oh yeah. Our little bit that we'll do
gosh dang it.
where it's like the heaviest thing you've ever pulled back, and then
Yeah.
when you finally do, you're just so off base. And just I cannot, and then like the arrow just let it go. And then it somehow comes back and hits you, which is our
Yeah. You got some kind of boomerang bow or
yeah,
something.
that's been a bit for like 10 years.
Yeah.
But still makes me laugh.
No, yeah, it's so funny. I think we saw a video of a dude,
Of a drunk
just
guy with a bow.
trying
Yes.
so hard to pull it back, and he was like,
Yeah.
he's like trying to get it back,
I think it
and the
was
bow is all over the place.
I think it was America's Funniest Home Videos, and we were like, "That's not funny. That's really dangerous."
Yeah,
Because he like fell in the ditch.
Yeah.
You know when he did
but
it, like,
it
he was
was
just like,
hilarious.
"Whoa," and then like, and you know, you wish you would have smashed it and like, you know, it shot up in the air. But yeah, we just took that bit and ran with it. Like,
Yeah.
it's the funniest thing ever.
So 40 pounds is a lot.
Yeah.
Okay. 120 pounds, that's a ridiculous amount.
And that's what Oliver's shooting with?
Yes.
Okay.
250 pounds. Like just being able to do that with one arm.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. That is nuts.
And they're both using recurve bows.
That's crazy. There's no assistance in that.
Not at all.
You're not getting no rotary. There's nothing like helping you.
Nothing.
Pulley system. Nothing.
Nothing. So
that's nuts.
Oliver Queen starts using I think he starts using a compound later in the series.
Oh, okay.
But I can't remember. But one of the bad guys who pretends to be Oliver Queen is using a compound bow. So he's smart. Okay. Like that's ridiculous. Like because the difference between a recurve is you're holding that weight the entire time.
Yep.
Like if you're holding that arrow out to aim, you're holding 125 pounds the whole time.
Like yeah.
With a recurve bow, a compound bow, there are pulley systems in place that essentially function to move the arrow into place and then essentially just fall there.
Yep.
Like it's
almost like it locks.
It locks into place. Yeah. That's a good way of putting it. And
so you do all the hard work and then you're like, okay.
You do the hard work and then it's easy to hold on to it.
Yep.
And then that's why they develop like the trigger system.
Yeah.
Because for that type of stuff, like it's easier to just trigger it and let it go.
Yep.
Because it's not like a recurve, like you have to have a sudden release.
Yeah.
So both of them using recurve bows at even 125 pounds is a ridiculous amount of weight to hold with one arm.
Oh yeah, and for any amount of time.
No, 100%.
Like not even target shooting, like for any amount of time.
Oh, I got it. So you have, and like you're hitting like moving objects, like never minding the fact that like, hey, that like they're skilled with archery, right? You're doing that with 125 pounds,
right? And following something,
yeah,
and like doing this way before you're shot,
yeah, and like just hitting someone with a with an EMP.
At 250, it's creating a hole.
You are like
that
dead.
Projectile is literally like it might as well be coming from space.
Yeah.
Like, it's
It's
not
just
about
coming
getting
at you on
stuck.
fire.
It's not getting stuck.
I'm
Like,
sorry. So like think about it in the way of like if that arrow was really on fire, that fire's going out.
that's true. You're just getting hit with air.
Yeah.
Like, like what was that? It'd still knock you down
Oh, for sure.
at that speed. But yeah, it'd be like getting hit with a meteor. Like there'd be
Gosh.
no like they wouldn't be digging out something from your. There would be
No.
no like there'd be none of that. It'd be like, oh, we're just patching up a hole. You know what I mean? Because it just went all the way through you into the Earth's crust.
Can you just think for a second if like they were using traditional like deer like razored
Oh God.
edged
Yeah.
like heads,
Ugh.
that's going straight through you.
Yeah. Well, when they launched, like you were, I mean, even at, it didn't talk about Hawkeye's like speed, like how many arrows he's doing.
No.
So that'd be
So
interesting.
Green Arrow has the superiority on that
Yep.
because the 29 to 36 arrows a minute.
That is That's crazy.
That's firing. That's almost like firing two arrows a second.
Yeah.
Right?
Every
Maybe
2 seconds, right?
I don't think it might not be that because it's half a minute, right?
Yeah.
It would be a half a minute.
So like every 2 seconds, like
Yeah.
in the span of like every two
Every
to
2
like
seconds,
3 seconds,
an arrow.
there's an arrow coming out.
Yeah.
Which is, I mean,
that's crazy.
Maybe it's not that impressive. I'm just kidding. Like I could do that.
Hey, no problem.
Puff my cigar real quick with my hay. But
I'm getting notes of Vormender and haze.
Is that rhododendron I smell?
That's a little bit of smog that I'm tasting on that one. Maybe some carcinogens.
A little bit of arsenic.
Could definitely taste the tar in that one.
Yeah. Smell like it's got the sprinkling of the feathers of a Midwestern meadowlark.
Meadowlark.
Smell that through here.
I wonder if the dogs are still out.
So that's crunching leaves because we're outside.
I think they might have went inside.
This is Sandpit Turtle.
Sandpit Turtle, carrying my fist around.
There's a Bring Me the Horizon song that says this is Sempiternal.
Sempiternal.
And they use, like, someone did a bit with it and they like, put Sandpit Turtle and use that exact turtle.
Turtle.
Oh, there they are. Man.
Yeah, sorry, our neighbors has really crappy dogs.
Anyway, this episode has had some hilarious things that I never thought we'd ever speak about.
I know.
And I love it.
Yeah. Anyway, do we have anything else?
So Hawkeye would win is what they basically said.
Yeah, they basically said Hawkeye would be winning.
Yeah, it's a good way to end it.
Okay.
Matt has started school. I'm very proud of him.
I really did. It's been difficult. Don't ever let anyone tell you that online learning is easy.
Yeah, definitely not.
Because it's very, very hard. You're basically like teaching yourself all this stuff, and it's been rough.
You and I were talking about it. Like you almost have to come. Like it's like they expect you to come to this. It's like, hey, I'm just getting a refresher. Like I've been doing this already.
Yeah.
You know, it's not there to be like helpful.
I mean, it's definitely there to be helpful, but it's advanced.
Yeah.
It is that.
But hopefully you find a routine that like just eventually it just, kicks in. It'll work out.
And I'm sure I will. It's only been the first week, so
throw in the towel,
I'm done. I'm like, I can't do this anymore.
I'm pretty sure an alpha male doesn't learn. You know what I mean?
Like no, they definitely don't learn. They just absorb stuff.
Yep. Already have it. If you don't have it, then you're not one.
You got work to do.
Right.
You don't have it. You have work to do.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a real good one. If you don't have it, you've got work. But do the arm thing again.
You don't have it. You got work to do.
I wish there was a way for me to capture what just happened because that was amazing. I got to witness it and none of you guys did. So
yep. That's all right.
You should, for a week straight, you should try like only speaking to your wife that way and
What?
just convince her that like this is the new you
I can't do that.
and be like, it is staying this way.
She would get really
Just see how long it takes.
she would get really disturbed, I think.
Just see how long. Like where you just are constantly in that pose and just like,
'Cause she just like I think she likes how I'm, you know, nice to her and stuff,
hmm, whatever.
which is uncommon, I
That's
think.
super weird, yeah.
But
But they're like bad boys. Isn't
yeah,
that how
right.
you're supposed to be?
Not today.
It is funny you mentioned that sort of with closing. I think it's funny the or no, not funny, I guess. It is cool that like that was for real like a conception like growing up. Like I was literally told that. Like it was just like, hey, you can't like don't show that side of you. Don't be funny. Don't do this. Don't do that. Like people don't like that. Like girls don't like that. And
Don't
it's
like you to be funny?
or don't like you to well be vulnerable, I guess. Like be
Oh
like show
yeah,
like a
dude.
side of like, you know, kidding around. Like you always got to be like this jerk. I don't know, paraphrasing a little bit, but like, um, it's just nice to know that that does exist out there. That like you can find your person by being like yourself. Like
Yeah,
that's really cool. And someone that will find those things of you that like you enjoy, like find them special too. You know, which is cool.
yeah. And that's something I've struggled with, like as a, you know, non-conventionally attractive dude. Um, is just kind of wanting to, just being wanted for who you are.
Hmm.
And with my wife, like I'm very very lucky that she does like me the way that I am. And I don't know, like I was grateful to kind of be protected in that way,
Yeah.
because I feel like some people are they chase things and try to make things happen.
Yep.
And I tried to do that. I did. But at the end of the day, it was one of those things that I'm like, look, this is not going to make me a better person. And
Yep.
this is not going to be something that I'm going to want to explain to my wife.
Well, and eventually, like it happens to where like you like if you become this person that you're actually really not, you just have to like continue that.
Yeah.
Like and you're not being true to yourself.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like you're just like, okay, like I achieved, I got whatever, quote unquote. But
And I
like,
mean, eventually you just end up being that person that you
y-
just
yeah,
never wanted to be.
yep. And that causes even more. You can only keep it up for so long.
Yeah.
And then, like something goes wrong in your life, and you're like, man, I've spent all my life being someone I didn't want to be anyway, not being true to myself, and it went wrong. Like I really am a failure, you
And
know?
I kind of feel like I think this is kind of going into something, but I feel like that's definitely something that has happened in our direct family,
Mm,
to where, you know, you come to a place at the end of yourself after doing something really stupid,
yeah.
and you 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 come to a point to where you realize you don't understand who you actually are anymore,
Hmm.
and it's not the person you want to be, but you don't really know what to do it. You don't really know how to do it any other way.
Yeah. And sometimes it takes people. I don't want it for anybody, but sometimes it takes hitting rock bottom to finally be like, well, what else do I have to lose?
Yeah,
Like, I can make a change or I can literally just die this way, you
yeah,
know? And it's like, hopefully, you make the right choice of just being a genuine human being and like, just, you don't have, it doesn't have to be defined by like whatever you did, but like, you do have a responsibility
yeah,
to, and an accountability to now change the trajectory. Like,
yeah,
don't make it'll always be a part of you. Like, it will always have happened, but like, don't let that define you, basically.
yeah. It's a true thing. You're not your past.
Yeah.
You can make mistakes
Hmm.
and things like that, and like everyone does. I mean, I'm the number one mistake maker. I make them all the time, and I feel like that's just the nature of who I am. Is just somebody who is capable of just forgetting everything and losing things and putting things. I'm a very disorganized person, and that was one thing that this weekend my wife was really aggravated about. was just going through the garage and how much of it was just like horrific because I'm the only one that goes in there and does anything.
Just go in there and mess it up.
And it was just one of those things. I'm like, I know that you're frustrated, and I am too. Like, it frustrates me. I wish I could change it, but I don't know how.
Right.
And I've never been able to be consistent with anything and long enough to make that change. Um,
Well, and it can cause like a difference of, it's just about communication because it's like if it's important to like either side, like if organization's important or whatever, like talk through like a process, like what does that look like? What's the solution? Be a part of it together. I think that that's always like important, especially if it's something that's important to the other person. I guess if that makes any sense,
yeah,
like if like um, but it's like coming to a solution together because that definitely no one wants to do the wrong thing,
yeah, for
even
sure.
be like even be viewed that you did the wrong thing. Like it can bring up a lot of stuff for people, especially if it's something that's kind of like something we've struggled with, um, like like growing up or whatever. Maybe it's kind of like a shame thing that we like have around. So like when someone calls attention to it, it's kind of like all these walls come up now of just like,
Yeah,
hey, like you're calling out my insecurities.
defensiveness and
Yep, and it's like knowing that you can, which I know the two of you have a great relationship to where you can, those dogs are, um, but, um, but you can, like, come to a place that where you can both talk about it and say, like, "This is my perception of it," and they're like, "This is my perception of it," and, like, "Here's where do we go from here?"
yeah. What's kind of a healthy way to move past it?
Yep,
But
that's
yeah,
life,
I
man.
I feel like I feel like we're able to communicate pretty well with each other, at least to the extent of when we're not communicating well.
Yep,
We know that we need to kind of maybe approach something in a different way.
yep.
But yeah, no, I agree. Um, so I guess long story short, be true to yourself, and things are going to happen for you because you're Joe Dirt.
That's right. Don't try
Life's a
to church it
garden,
up.
dig it.
Don't church it up.
If I could walk on water.
Joe Dirte.
I put an E on the end of it and make it Joe Dirte. Anyway, we love you guys.
Thank you.
Thank for listening, and we will see you next time.
Bye.